Oh, there's a pretty one, Ulysses. There it is.
Hello BookTube, I'm Sean the Book Maniac. Welcome back to my channel. Here I am with another mini book haul. I'm doing mini book hauls in December at least until Vlogmas is over, because if I do a massive haul, and I have enough material for a massive book haul, believe you me, nobody has time to watch it with all the Vlogmas fabulousness filling up your inbox. So here is a mini book haul, 6 books only. The first one is another one of the Faber series for their Faber's 90th birthday. I have to say that I am souring on this series. 98% of the stories have been terrible, but fingers crossed. This is Intruders by Adrien Thomanet. He's apparently often a graphic novelist. This is a graphic short story. How fabulous. I had no idea. Okay, well, very interesting. I don't know who he is. Born in Sacramento in 1974, and I can't read you the opening sentence. How about I show it to you? Now that is very innovative. I'm not a big graphic novelist reader. Actually, I find it kind of a waste of money because I can read it in 20 minutes and I'm not very visual. But I'm intrigued by the fact that they included a graphic short story in this collection. That's fantastic. This is a novel by a booktuber. So let me tell you my policy on reading books by people that I am connected with on social media. This person is not a friend of mine. I'm aware of his channel. I think he's a great guy, and I've heard really good things about this novel. So my policy with social media, reading books by people I either know or am aware of, have some kind of connection with on social media, is I am eager to try it, and I will not give a negative review of a book by somebody that I have a connection with on social media. I absolutely refuse to do that. So I will not record it on Goodreads. I will not talk about it on my channel until such time as I know that it's going to be at least a 4-star read. If it's anything less than a 4-star read, you will never hear me speak of it again on social media. The book in question here is Odorous by Charles Heathcote, and I've heard such good things about this, and it sounds like the sensibility of it. Is she an old lady? It sounds kind of vaguely Barbara Pimian to me, and with a lot of humor, a British, maybe elderly lady or spinster or something, and it just really, I have to try it. But again, you won't hear me talk of it again unless I can sing its praises from the rooftops. Opening sentence. Our Doris has developed an unhealthy obsession with slugs. Okay, well, I definitely want to keep reading. This was a Twitter cover by, and again, I just don't have a memory. I don't have the recall of whose tweet it was or whatever, but I just fell in love with the cover, and it does sound like a Sean book. Janet MacNeil's Tea at 4 o'clock. Look at that cover. Is that the cover of the year or what? I love that cover illustration so much. Janet MacNeil was born in Dublin in 1907, died in 1994. And this is a short novella. I just love that cover. And it's about Laura, whose dead sister is dominating her life. The thing that I noticed when I flipped through it is the print is a little bit too small for my taste, but if I want to make margin notes, there is a lot of room at the bottom of each page. Look at the way that's laid out. Opening sentence. The double hall door of Marathon had lain open since noon, while those attending Mildred Percival's funeral were admitted, and the April day had blown in with them scattered petals from the apple trees. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Another Twitter buy, somebody mentioned it on Twitter. Chico Buarque's novel, My German Brother. This is a novel from Brazil, and it's about a Brazilian man who has a German half-brother. The author, Chico Buarque, is a singer, guitarist, composer, dramatist, writer, and poet. Oh my goodness. Translated from the Portuguese by Alison Entrecan. Translation published 2018. This is a 2019 edition. It was first published in Portuguese in 2014. I like that cover photograph. What do you think? I have another. Is this a novella? It looks so short. Yeah, I guess so. It's 90 pages by Ronald Furbank. Caprice. And I have only read one by him, something about the Archbishop, about or Cardinal Pirelli, something. I'll put the cover image there. And I didn't love it, but I was intrigued by it. There was so much difficult vocabulary and arcane external references that I spent an hour Googling my way through each page. But that was fascinating, but definitely time-consuming. I have a 500-page biography of him that I would like to read, but I'm going to read one more of his works of fiction before I decide whether to commit. The reason that I'm kind of committed is because it was on my 5-star prediction video from 2018. What was I thinking? Apparently, this is the most classically constructed of Furbank's novels. For those of you that have no idea who he was, Furbank was a homosexual writer in the early 19th century. I think he died around World War I. And he made me look butch. Just a flamboyantly gay writer. Intriguing for that. I wasn't sure about his writing. I mean, it's just not easily accessible, but the jury's still out about whether it's worth my time. Anthony Powell said this was the best thing Furbank wrote. And the last, number 6 of this mini book haul, is a Welsh novel that I believe I found out about on Mel of Mel's Bookland Adventures channel. Richard Llewellyn's How Green Was My Valley. He was a Welsh writer living in England, I think. Published in 1939. Llewellyn was born in Pembrokeshire, Wales. After getting out of the army, he lived in England from 1931. How Green Was My Valley is set in a mining community in rural South Wales, and Mel raved about it. I am deeply interested in Welsh literature. This is a fairly canonical novel. Opening sentence, I am going to pack my 2 shirts with my other socks and my best suit in the little blue cloth my mother used to tie round her hair when she did the house. And I am going from the valley. That's my mini book haul. Thanks for watching.